The print on the steering wheel is Rafael Gallardo's.
Thank you, Mr. Barston.
Mr. Barston, would you mind if we did a little experiment?
Experiment?
Yes, a fingerprint experiment.
Objection!
Your Honor, this is a courtroom, not a grammar school science lesson.
What is the purpose of this, Mr. Mason?
Oh, well, I'm trying to establish not just what fingerprints look like, but how this whole process works. And I do think it's necessary for the jury to fully understand the evidence.
Keep it brief.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I? Thank you. Now, Mr. Barston, would you please choose a thumb and place it firmly on this ink blotter? Thank you. Now, would you place that thumb down on this piece of paper? Perfect. Take that same thumb, press it on the ink blotter once again. Now, instead of placing it down on that piece of paper, this time, could you please place it on this piece of tape, sticky side up? Thank you. Now, Mr. Barston, when you look at the two images of your own thumb, what do you notice?
One is slightly more smudged than the other.
Hold it! Nothing else?
Well, because you used the tape, one is backwards.
One is backwards. Precisely, one is backwards. Now, with that in mind, would you please take a closer look at this photograph of Rafael Gallardo's left forefinger and the other, same finger, same fingerprint, but discovered on Brooks McCutcheon's steering wheel, and tell me the difference.
I don't see any difference.
And you're right, because they're a match. But there is one problem. This image was developed with a backward negative. Now, we know this because the numbers and letters on the side of the negative are reversed. Oh, pretty hard to see. So I took the liberty of blowing them up. This is the corrected image. Now, with that corrected image in mind, would you please, Mr. Barston, take another look at these two images and tell me the difference.
The fingerprint is backwards.
Hold it! The fingerprint is backwards. Mr. Barston, is it possible that the defendant could place his own fingerprint on the steering wheel backwards?
No, it's not possible naturally.
Only someone who had taken his fingerprint and tried to transfer it could, so that it would produce a mirror image. Am I correct?
Yes.
Someone like the police or Mr. Milligan's investigator.
Objection! Complete speculation!
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sustained. The jury will disregard Mr. Mason's latest comment. Order!
No, they won't.